Welcome back to Typewriter and the second part of this playthrough. We finished the first chapter, Origins, which was the tutorial to this game, and now we're gonna dive into the game. Oh look, there's a flake. Can we get it? I don't think so. Ah, okay, let's see. Let's get to the Gothic chapter. Alright. Can you find all the characters of this chapter? Let's see if we can. Let's open this, alright. Whoa! Yes, that's the A. On the background we can see the Gothic type of font. Oh, let's do this jump. Yes. Oh, I love the music. The Monk Aribea. Okay, let's get it to a save point. This looks good. And open this chapter. Let's see what we got here. How do I read the text? Oh, there you go. Okay, Jean Milot at his copyist desk, part of the Miracle de Notre Dame, 1456. The monk Scribes. The monk Scribes, that's what it's written there. Okay, the writing monk. The medieval Western Europe writings reserved for the reproduction of sacred texts and the recording of legislative decisions. Written culture is thus progressively centralized in monasteries beginning in the 6th century. It is the monk scribes, recluse in convents and Christian abbeys, who are responsible for transcribing the earliest manuscript books. The texts are copied by hand on animal skin, parchment, and then recopied to ensure circulation. Within the scriptoria, a writing room specialized for monks, the scribes copy the texts by means of a calame, a reed or whittled bird feather, dipped in black ink while illuminating the pages with illustrations or ornaments. A dense network of monasteries and an abundance of scriptoria span the Christian West, allowing the conservation and dissemination of many religious texts as well as certain books from the antiquity. The book is, otherwise, a luxury item that is not very accessible. Okay, let's see where we get. Ah, found an E. Oof. It's hard to get through the ink. I wonder if there's something hidden in between. The Carolingian minuscule. Well, I'll have to look at it again. The Carolingian minuscule. Okay. Livre des Proverbes in Carolingian minuscule, part of the Bible of the Count Rorigon, 835. Under the reign of Charlemagne, 768-814, the practice of writing resurges in Europe due to the administrative needs of the vast Carolingian Empire. This leads to an increase in the number of scholars and the standardization of handwriting. At the request of the emperor, the masters of the Aachen Palace create a new typography, Caroline minuscule. Alright, so it's a typography. More legible than the uncial writing previously employed in the ancient Latin script, the Caroline is characterized by smaller, rounded letters and the insertion of spaces between words. It is adopted throughout the empire and spreads rapidly across the scriptoria of the Christian West in the 9th century, dominating manuscript writing until the 12th century. In the 12th century, a style known as Gothic emerges, renewing Western art and marking the architecture of new cathedrals, which are now higher and pierced with large stained glass windows. This new style also influences the typographic forms, and Gothic lettering becomes common across Western Europe in the 13th century. Regional variations appear. Germany and the north of France mostly opt for textura, a Gothic typeface with narrow, angular shapes, while the south of France, Italy and Spain employ a rounder form called rotunda. So we were oh no, no! That was a mistake. I was curious about what would happen if we'd go down there, but yeah, it was a mistake. No, wait, we're not gone back. I think we just missed some parts, did we? No, we didn't. It's just the beginning. Yeah. Okay, let's get on the F. Oh! Oh no, we don't need to get on it. Yeah, right. There's the next letter, the G, and we can also find the H. I, the J, and the K. Wow, did you see that beautiful light? Oh, we're gonna make this. Shit. Yes. That's how we were getting. Johannes Gutenberg. Ironically, I am actually living in Mainz, which is the city of Johannes Gutenberg, the place where he was working mostly. And also where it is said that he had invented the printing machine with the movable letters, which is actually not exactly true, as I have just recently discovered, because I was in Korea for 3 weeks, and the Koreans were first. Yeah. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's see how we can get up there. Yes, we got it. Johannes Gutenberg. Let's read this chapter anyway. Johannes Gutenberg. Portrait of Johannes Gutenberg on the left side. In the early 15th century, urbanization and economic growth stimulates exchanges at a European level. Furthermore, the existence of national literature in several countries and the development of universities contribute towards the creation of secular manuscripts, which develop concurrently with an increase in literacy rates. It is in this favorable context that Johannes Gutenberg invents the print press. Gutenberg, a prominent German goldsmith, receives the financial backing necessary to open a printing shop from banker Johannes Fust. While Gutenberg did not invent all of the processes required for the manufacturing of a printed material, he combines a series of comparably advanced technology to existing printing techniques. In addition to the use of paper, a relatively new material at the time, and the invention of special ink for printing, the main innovation is the production of a movable type system that makes page setting quicker and the lettering more uniform. With Gutenberg's invention, texts can now be easily reproduced and disseminated, unlike the manuscripts that were previously the result of a long labor by the monk scribes. Needless to say, the invention is an immediate success throughout Europe. As I said, the Koreans did the same just a couple of centuries earlier. Actually, a lot earlier. Let's see where we're getting. We got the N. Whoa. Ah, the movable type. Seriously, guys, this is just brilliant. Whoa, almost died there. Okay, let's see what there's to say about the movable type. The movable type. Invented in Johannes Gutenberg's workshop in Mainz, letterpress printing with movable type ignites a new era in Western written culture and remains in use until the release of phototypesetting in the 1960s. A metalworker produces a kind of handheld steel punch. Attached to the tip of the instrument is a flat plate with an alphabetic symbol. The letters are made using a deep mold consisting of 3 different minerals. About 1,000 of these alphabetic letters are produced and then filed into a big drawer that is divided into many small compartments called cassettins. A worker arranges the letters on a kind of typing machine that deposits the letters onto a tablet. The letters are placed accordingly, reproducing the text 5 or 6 sentences at a time. When all the pages are replicated onto tablets, printing on paper ensues. Brilliant. Okay, let's see how can we get to the R. This is how we get to the R. But there was something up there I want to get as well. I think we're gonna have to commit suicide. Because I really want to get all the items. Yeah, we just needed a lot of speed. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, come on, come on! Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to jump again once I hit that edge. Yes! Ah, we got the AND sign. Ha! Here we can see the molding process. No, can we get it inside? Yes. Very nice. Oh, careful. Wow. What is that? The letterpress. On the left side we see an image. The printed doctrinal Sans Macule, Puy de Rouen, 1530. Gutenberg's movable type printing press is particularly successful due to the use of a special machine made up for a flat block of wood operated by a lever. This ensures that the ink is applied equally over the surface of the tablet and then pressed and printed evenly onto the paper. Using paper imported from Italy is both inexpensive and essential to the development of Gutenberg's letterpress. Moreover, Gutenberg creates special ink that does not pass through the pages, unlike most of the other inks available at the time, thereby making it possible to print on both sides of a page and ultimately use less paper. With these innovations, the German typographer is responsible for creating numerous high-quality publications, including the first condensed Bible. Which is, by the way, massive. Oh, let's get through there real quick. No, we were too ambitious, we should have waited. Okay, maybe this time we can make it in one go. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Look at this, we're actually writing on the pages itself. Let's see how we get there. I need to push that key down. Yes! That worked. That worked well. Let's put this to the left. Ah, like this. Okay, I get it. Let's see. Gutenberg Bible. There you go. Gutenberg's Bible. The Bible is considered to be the most successful print job of Gutenberg's career. The book is composed of 641 sheets divided into 66 books. Every page, modeled on the handwritten pages, is divided into 2 columns of 42 lines each. Gutenberg's Bible reproduces the Latin script from the Vulgate of St. Jerome, 384 AD, using the Gothic typeface textura. Between 1452 and 1455, Gutenberg's Bible is reprinted about 200 times on paper and on parchment, which was unimaginable only a few years earlier. As with the handwritten editions of the monk scribes, unprinted surfaces are reserved for illustrations. The works of this period, between the medieval manuscripts and early modern prints, are called incunabula. In 1455, Gutenberg cannot repay his debts and is forced to sell the print shop to his associates Johannes Fast and Peter Schoeffer, who took over thereafter. When Gutenberg dies in 1468, he fails to witness the ongoing success of the movable type printing press and its revolutionary and rapid spread throughout Western Europe. Let's see what we need this key for. For the Gothic font. And off we go. Beautiful. And we got all the letters. Amazing. And I wonder what's up next, but we will all find out in the next episode of this game. See you soon.